Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 601. Oh, there we go. It is an amazing day. We are coming to you live for the 2024 Paris Blockchain Week swag report, coming to you live from somewhere nowhere, London. So actually we're in Essex, but we leave today in actually a few hours. That's why I'm doing the swag report super fast after the conference. Normally, sometimes I get it the day after, or it's like 2 weeks after, one of those two. But I have to go through a lot of the swag because I can't bring it with me. We're heading to Dubai later today. So we're going to get right into it. I actually didn't collect a lot of the swag this time because I traveled from London to Paris and then back from Paris back to London. And I had a tiny little bag and it was packed full of electronics and stuff like that for talking with people and everything like that. So I'm going to go through it really quickly with you guys. We're going to start off with the shirts category. And there's two shirts categories. There is tech shirts, I guess. And they're just going to win. I'm just letting you know they're winning. But then there is the regular shirts from brands and normal brands. So first off, we have 1 Inch coming out with their Paris Blockchain Week jersey. Amazing. You know I love. I work with the 1 Inch team, and I love them, and I love their shirts. They are amazing, especially for during traveling time. Yeah, they are the greatest. Other cool one that that's going to be making it into my rotation that's just means a little bit to me, and this is because I ended up volunteering a little bit. I had my media pass, but then I wanted to help out and got to help out with Paris Blockchain Week. So actually being part of the team for Paris Blockchain Week. Great shirt, great quality. That's going to make it into the rotation. Great team that I got to see. I love their product. I love the orange of it. And actually going to be connecting them with a couple different projects. But Helio came out. They came out with a good cotton expanded shirt. Good job on the inlay and the lamination. So this is another good shirt that's going to be making it into rotation. Another shirt that I am happy to wear, and this is going to become a little bit of a personal shirt, but Chili's had a good shirt. They had a lot of other swag as well. I didn't collect it because I didn't want to just like grab it and throw it away. I sort of became very targeted with what I was going to get. But Chili's, I got to get really embedded with the Chili's team, with Julian and Jules, so like the co-founders of Chili's, got to sit with them during the dinner in the Louvre under the glass pyramid and really just sort of talk life and everything like that with them. And so that shirt is actually going to mean a lot to me. And I'm weird and sentimental like that. A fun shirt that who knows where this will go, but BitGet was really on top of me making sure I got a shirt. And they did a nice heavy duty cotton shirt. I'm going to, I look at the quality and length that I can wear it for, or is it going to be something that just dissolves in the washer after the first wash, stretches to my big belly and whatnot. And BitGet did a good job. The other part of that with BitGet was, they're looking at wanting to use me as an ambassador for their wallet and getting it out there. So we'll see. A shirt that I had to get that they really wanted me to have, Bing X, and we made some content around this shirt. This is a heavy duty shirt. Like this t-shirt, I could go play rugby in. And I don't know if that was their intent, but like the stitching, the seams on it, it is literally a jersey. I could go hit the pitch with this and not worry, it would get muddy. It is a heavy duty, thick t-shirt, almost like, I got it because, one, they wanted to do some content. We did some amazing content, um, and sort of talked about what they were doing. And yeah, so had a lot of fun with that. So t-shirts, as far as, those are the basic t-shirts. Um, as far as, branding goes, 1 inch wins with their 1 inch Paris. Bing X wins on quality and durability. Chili's wins on sentiment value, and Helio wins for following almost that Bitcoin orange that everyone is so used to. On the technical side, my favorite shirt, and I really love. I just really like Neo. Um, what they did is they sort of did a design your own. You could color it however you wanted. They have the design markers there. I went with something simple, just because Neo is a simple chain, but I went with some of my pastel colors from SQL coding days. Now, where they set this up a little different is with this hard chunk of plastic that they have embedded into that is fully washable, but it is a wallet, and it is their digital play here of what they're moving into the digital side of things. We have at Consensus, they had their wallet ring, if you guys remember, and here, since they've been a little bit, they've been on the technical sides, they did that as well. Now, what's really cool, got to design it, and then they did a picture of it, and they turned it into an NFT with attributes and properties, and built it out, and then locked that into that wallet, and now I have that wallet. So that is something really cool that I thought was amazing on the tech side. Really happy that they did that. As far into the next category, so tech, Neo wins. As far as socks, there was a handful of companies that had socks. I only ended up going with picking up 2 pair socks from two companies, Hedera and Bird Eye. So if you remember, we were invited to a special Hedera or a Bird Eye dinner, and so we were there with Suland and Bird Eye. Got to meet with the BD team, have a lot of good conversations and everything like that. So that was really important and really cool. So obviously, Bird Eye put out a really good pair of socks that I ended up getting, and we ended up getting another piece of swag from Bird Eye as well. But the socks, good thick black cotton socks. You know me, I love my black socks. But then Hedera came out with their 2 classic socks. I got their normal pair, their white pair that I love, and the reason why is because they were banded compression socks. And if you're like me and you're walking all day through all of these conferences, at the end of the day, your feet are swollen. But these compression socks make it great. That's all I got to say. But the reason why I went with the second pair is because these ones had a joke on them. Socks are decentralized if you have 2 feet. So, Bird Eye put out some great cotton socks. Hedera, as always, bringing their compression socks. So these socks go quickly for me. I get about like 2 months out of them, and then I need a new pair. So seeing Hedera everywhere really makes my day. As far as hats go, only picked up 1 bucket hat. Bird Eye, they had out their bucket hat one-sided, and so it was really good to see them and hang out with them. So have that new Bird Eye bucket hat. You know me, normally I love collecting pens from everyone because I love to judge a blockchain or a project based on their pen. I have to say, and from what I could tell, a lot of people were having issues with like customs getting like their stuff that they ordered in. So they had to do last minute, local, like day before conference pens. So I didn't actually collect a lot of pens because I didn't want to judge a lot of people based off of customs. So Ended up only getting 2 pen pieces. My Climate came out with a graphene pencil. Not it seems like this is going to be a cool little piece to add into the sketchbook side of things, as far as both on the digital side and writing side. So I'm going to be really excited for this piece. This will be fun to see. And then ZV came out with their good functional hard roller pen. And you know me, I like a pen with weight. So, both we have a digital pen with pencil into it, and we have a good heavy pen. Getting into the trinket section, Tap 3 came out with a hard wallet, tappable wallet. So we are going to be testing this out. So this is going to be really interesting to see how that goes. Haven't tried it out yet, so no piece. As far as tech goes, this is probably the coolest piece of tech that we got. Yep, coolest piece of tech. Other pieces, our first swag of the week was actually from Circle. They had during their opening party soiree, they had carnival games. You got to win, the mass-produced Eiffel Tower. So this is our first bit of swag from Paris. Going to own a special spot. BTTC had some amazing stuff out. We did some really cool stuff with their team. But one of the things that they had out was a bunch of different pens. So we had to get the Bitcoin Mona Lisa, as you could see from there, as that pin will make the rounds as far as we can. And lastly, Casper pushed out their shopping cart extension. So you can actually download a Casper wallet and then do your normal shopping that they have through their extension piece, through any of your shopping methods and stuff like that. And it's based off the data. They're collecting a little bit of analytics and stuff like that. But because they're collecting these little bit of analytics, you get cash back on your shopping in Casper. So it's sort of a cool thing. You can actually even pay for everything with the extension in crypto. So there is the QR code to set up your wallet to be able to do that, and it will walk you through everything. But I think that that's a very cool, innovative approach to where you can pay for your normal shopping experiences with crypto, and you get rewards back in crypto as well. So that is Casper Network, brought to you by Bring. And so I think that was a really cool piece. The other piece was with FastX. FastX came out. They had a lot of different stuff, FastX. They had a cool notepad. And then they had a nice little gift bag. They actually had a full, big, clear plastic gift bag, but ended up leaving that behind, giving that away. But they did give out a lot of gold coins of chocolate. So we might eat those later. They're not going to survive long. But the other huge thing that FastX gave out was this mega 16,000 milliamp charger. This is a beast to charge. It takes forever to charge, but it provides a heck ton of power, and actually happy to get a big beast like that. The last two things that we got was actually at the Solana and Pith and Bonk soiree, Slip into Wonderland. That is where we got these amazing Pith and Bonk rub-on tattoos. We actually had a Ledger and a Solana one as well. They've actually rubbed off just because that was in the access of where like my watch and other things were on my wrist. So we still have that Pith and we still have the Bonk tattoo going. We don't know how long we're going to keep those on. But some really cool things that we got from Pith Network was a Pith Network deck of playing cards, and we haven't even opened it yet. It's one of those things. Do we open it? If I'd gotten two of them, I would have kept one completely wrapped up and on the shelf and back away. But I might end up opening these. I don't know yet. That's how crazy. Second cool thing that we got from Pith Network Now this is sort of hilarious because they had a palm reader and a tarot card reader there, um, and that was a lot of fun. But we got a tarot deck from Pith Network. So I wonder if we read the cards, if it will tell us what Pith does and how the network is going to go. We're not quite sure, but we are sort of excited to see what the Pith Network tarot cards read. And I don't know if it's a smart idea to move to mix mystical with magical with crypto. But anyway, that is, like I said, a super short and sweet swag report. I think one of the most oddball items that I've gotten in a long time would be the tarot deck. So I think that that's going to make it up there on the billboard. But out of all of the items, the two most practical things would be the compression socks from Hedera and the mega giant battery pack power bank from FastX. And who knows yet, but this Tap 3 hard Oculus wallet, air gap wallet will probably be pretty cool. So super excited for that piece, and really excited to sort of see what goes on there. Next up, I'm most appreciative two items. These are my Chili shirt and my little Eiffel Tower. So I know my heart got into the swag report a little bit. There was no clear, like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever type of things like we've gotten at some conferences. And one of the things that I was actually surprised at is that no one was giving out transformers or like power plugs for US to other nations like we've seen before in different at different Paris conferences. So that was a very interesting take there. Showed a big presence of European companies rather than American companies. Yeah. So I want to thank everyone for joining us for episode 601. Shout out to everyone on LinkedIn, YouTube, Player One Taco, YouTube, 0x Degens, Twitch, Twitter video, Kick, Rumble, Unlonely, Telegram, Discord, and those joining us on the flip side on Twitter. So thank you for joining us on TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 601, Paris Blockchain Week swag report. Hope that you all have a great, wonderful day. And as always, we end with two things. Closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come a knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, huge heart and love to Liam. And we will see you all tomorrow for episode 602. We're going to be in Dubai. Are you ready? We are. But we end with the greatest, worst knock-knock joke on the face of the planet, as we've ended every episode up until now. But knock, knock. Who's there?